3rd January, onlead track. There's Jean. He went to go hide in the bush. We dropped him off in the car. We then rode around so she didn't see where he went. And then she tracked him. So yeah, have a watch. Okay, so we're off, and there you'll see she smells that scent rag, that Jean scent rag, that pink piece of material that was there. He dropped that and he then took off. Now what happened here was we rode around the block, we're in radio contact, and then he gets hold of me and says I've hidden, and we then come back with the car and let her out and we prepare, and then we go search. So we don't know if he went left, right, up, down, we don't know which way he went. Ultimately in this case, Jean did tell me afterwards that he walked up and down the field and so on to try to throw her off. But obviously now with the wind blowing into her face as well, it was ideal for her because she air scented it quite a bit. And you'll see at some point in the video, I'll tell you, then she starts ground scenting because she loses the scent. So ultimately, in this case, it's mimicking a missing person where we have a start point, because sometimes we don't. I give her the scent rag to smell, and then she takes off and she basically finds the direction the person went. Now you'll see in this case, she hits this path. Now Jean was on the path, he walked briefly on it, and then he went off it. So now you can see now she's lost his scent because she was air scenting. So now she's hitting the ground and she's trying to figure out, okay, I know he was here, I just don't know which way he went. So now she starts casting. Now this is, you'll see she'll go in a semicircle now, she's smelling, she'll end back up on the path, and she'll then tell me, okay, he went this way, based on the ground where he walked. So she's in fact 100% ground scenting in the first instance of this clip here. So you'll see there she hits it, you'll see she smells, okay, he was standing here, and then jump, she starts ground scenting all the way to that bush behind, and then she carries on going. So she's realized basically that, hang on, the wind isn't helping me here anymore, and I need to hit the ground and find out which way this guy went. And she starts casting. So now you'll see she's 100% on it, and she goes. There's a map on the bottom left of the screen, and you'll see it works out to about 400 meters in total. She did it in just under 3 minutes. This video clip is unedited, so this is pretty much how it works in real life. And there she finds him behind the tree. Then we go to an off lead. So there's the scent rag. I then let her go, I stay behind, and now she has to find the missing person. She never wanders off more than about 200 meters. I think he's about 250, 300 in this clip. Again, we don't know where he is. We were in the car, and he then went to hide, radioed us, and we went. So you'll see she disappears down there. She's obviously had quite a strong air scent of him, which is why she's going so quickly. If it was a bit more complicated and we arrived a bit later, she would obviously be a lot more slower. She's still done it, and she's done it up to 3 days later, but it would be a lot slower. This is obviously just training for her to reaffirm that this is how it works in all scenarios. So you'll see here she comes back to me, she barks, and she starts saying, hey, I found him, and now I must follow. So I go, where's he? And then she starts taking me to him. So yeah, all in all, very, very good tracks. It is a school field, so as you can imagine, a lot of different scent there. There are cows in the background there and so on. The wind is blowing, so ultimately a lot of different scents for her to isolate, as you can imagine. There's the map in the bottom there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. One of the shorter tracks we've done, but training nonetheless.